Hello friends, now we studied about the variation of conductivity with the concentration. We know that what is conductivity? The electrolytic conductivity is the electrical conductance of unit volume, that is 1 centimeter cube solution. It depends on the numbers of current carrying ions present in the unit volume solution. Now here unit volume solution, there is a focused on unit volume solution. Okay, so for example we take a 100 centimeter cube of solution of electrolyte containing 8 into 10 to the power 20 ions. Okay, the numbers of ions per centimeter cube is, that is 8 into 10 to the power 18, because there is a 100 centimeter cube. That's why for 1 there is a 8 into 10 to the power 18. If the solution is diluted to 1000 centimeter cube, the total number of ions will increase, but by a factor of 10. Assume that numbers of ions increases from 8 into 10 to the power 20 to 64 into 10 to the power 20 on dilution. After dilution, the number of ions per centimeter cube is 6.8 into 10 to the power 18. Now initially it is 8 into 10 to the power 18. After dilution, that becomes a 6.8 into 10 to the power 18. It means that the conductivity decreases because of the numbers of ions per centimeter cube decreases from 8 to 6.8 into 10 to the power 18 on dilution. So on dilution, here conductivity decreases. On dilution, total number of ions increases as a result of increase the degree of dissociation. Okay, degree of dissociation increases. So an increase in total number of ion is not in proportion to dilution. So from these 2 points, it is clear that increase in total number of ions is not in proportion to dilution. Therefore, the number of ions per unit volume of the solution decreases. This results in a decrease in conductivity with decrease in concentration of the solution. Means on dilution, conductivity decreases. Okay, so the variation of molar conductivity with concentration. Now we saw conductivity with concentration. Here we see the molar conductivity with the solution. The molar conductivity is the electrical conductance of the 1 mole of electrolyte in given volume of the solution. The increase in number of ions produced in the solution by 1 mole of electrolytes leads to increase the molar conductivity. Students, here the point is stress on this. Here, if the produce means ions produced in a solution by 1 mole of electrolyte, if it is increased, then molar conductivity also increase. So here variation of molar conductivity with concentration. We know that there are the 2 electrolytes, one is weak electrolyte and another is strong electrolyte. First of all, strong electrolyte, molar conductivity of the solution of strong electrolyte increases rapidly with the dilution because 100% dissociation is there, and that's why it is increases rapidly. It approaches limiting value for 0.001 molar or 0.0001 molar solution. The dilution has no effect on molar conductivity thereafter. This point is to be noted. The dilution has no effect on molar conductivity thereafter. The maximum limit value of molar conductivity is the molar conductivity at 0 concentration at infinite dilution. It is denoted by here lambda 0 or inverted V0. So here during 19th century, F. Kohlrausch with repeated experiments showed that the molar conductivity of strong electrolyte varies linearly with the square root of concentration. That is, here lambda is equal to 0, means at 0 concentration, this is at 0 concentration, minus A is a constant for strong electrolyte, into under root C, that is a concentration. Okay, so the graphical representation for strong electrolyte and weak electrolyte. Here for strong electrolyte it is in this way, and weak electrolyte here slowly decreases. Okay, so weak electrolyte molar conductivity increases rapidly on dilution. For concentration, again for the same strong electrolyte. Now lambda value is lower than lambda 0, means at 0 concentration. The molar conductivity at 0 concentration, means this lambda 0, it is a molar conductivity at 0 concentration, and this is a molar conductivity at given concentration. For weak electrolyte, the variation of lambda with under root C, square root of C, is as shown below. This is okay. So this is the variation of molar conductivity with concentration with again weak electrolyte and strong electrolyte. Now Kohlrausch law of independent migration. This law states that for the infinite dilution, each ion migrates independently of co-ion and contributes to total molar conductivity of an electrolyte irrespective of the nature of other ion to which it is associated. It means that म्हणजे या कोलरॅश लॉचा अर्थ असा होतो की यामध्ये जे इन्फायनाईट डायल्युशन, जे खूप जास्त डायल्युशन केल्यानंतर त्यामधले जे आयन्स असतात ते आयन्स मायग्रेट्स होतात इंडिपेंडंटली, म्हणजे एकमेकांवर कोणावरही आधारित न राहता, ऑफ इट्स कोआयन, इंडिपेंडंटली ऑफ इट्स कोआयन. म्हणजे काय की सपोज सोडियम क्लोराईड आणि पोटॅशियम क्लोराईड, सोडियम आयोडाईड घेऊ. ओके, आता याच्यामध्ये Cl आणि I हे आयन्स आहेत. इथे सोडियम आणि सोडियम हा कॉमन आयन आहे. तर याच्यामधला इथले या Cl आणि Iचा मोलर कंडक्टिव्हिटी किंवा त्यांचं कॉन्ट्रीब्युशन इट इज इंडिपेंडंट ऑफ धिस सोडियम, म्हणजे ऑफ इट्स कोआयन. हे फॉर Cl sodium is coion, for iodide again sodium is coion. So this is independent of its coion and contributes to total molar conductivity of an electrolyte irrespective of nature of other ion to which it is dissociates. Both anion and cation contributes the molar conductivity of electrolyte at 0 concentration. Therefore, molar conductivity at 0 concentration, it is represented by this lambda 0. It is given by lambda plus, means cation, that is this n plus lambda 0 plus n minus lambda 0 n minus, means anion plus cation. That is lambda plus and lambda minus are molar conductivities of cation and anion respectively, and n plus, that is the numbers of moles of cations and anions. Here application of Kohlrausch law. Now we consider this theory. It is used to calculate the molar conductivity of electrolyte at 0 concentration. Means if it is absent, then at 0 concentration molar conductivity can be calculated. For example, here given, here we have to calculate the concentration, molar conductivity of acetic acid. Then from HCl, sodium acetate and NaCl. In these three substances, here we have acetic acid, means acetate ion. Here hydrogen ion concentration, and now Cl and sodium, they are unwanted, and that's why here NaCl is minus from the given molar conductivity of the solution. So here lambda 0 of HCl plus lambda 0 of molar conductivity at 0 dilution or on infinite dilution of sodium acetate minus again molar conductivity of infinite dilution of NaCl, giving you by applying this Koresh law, this much Koresh law, or by giving the by addition of this, that anion and cation. Here in HCl numbers of anion and cation is 1, and that's why here lambda H plus lambda 0 Cl negative. Again here lambda 0 acetate ion, lambda 0 acetate ion, lambda 0 Na positive minus lambda 0 Na positive and Cl negative. Na positive, Cl negative, again Na positive, Cl negative cancel. Remaining here lambda 0 H positive plus lambda 0 acetate ion, which is nothing but the acetic acid. Means from this, from the molar conductivity of HCl, molar conductivity of sodium acetate and molar conductivity of NaCl, we can calculate molar conductivity of acetic acid, means at the 0 concentration here. Okay, now we solve some textbook problems. Calculate here molar conductivity of AgI at 0 concentration, means AgI here for the molar conductivity of AgI can be calculated. Okay, if the molar conductivity of NaI, AgNO3 and NaNO3, here from these 3 molecules we have to calculate the molar conductivity of AgI. So here AgNO3 and from NaI. Then unwanted is Na and NO3. So here minus NaNO3. So according to Koresh law here for NaI, Na positive plus I negative, which is given. Then AgNO3, Ag positive plus NO3, again it is given. And NaNO3, again Na positive plus NO3. By addition of this 1, 2, 3 from left hand and right hand side, then we have here by addition of this, then Na positive, here Na positive, again here Na positive cancel, Na positive cancel, then remaining NO3 cancel, and remaining is NaI and Ag, which is the molar conductivity at infinite dilution of AgI, and on calculation it is 138.8 ohm inverse centimeter square mole inverse. So from this you have to try some problems given below.